Pick up a handful of desert sand. Let it run through your fingers. It pours like water, and that is exactly the problem. Concrete needs sand that catches on itself. Desert grains have been rolled by wind for thousands of years. They come out round and smooth. Round grains slide, they do not grip. So the United Arab Emirates, a country sitting on a desert, imports sand to build with. How does that happen? You have been told the world is running out of sand. That is not quite right. The world is buried in it. Almost none of it will hold a building up. Builders need angular sand, the kind that sits in riverbeds, in floodplains, and under the sea. Water smashes rock into sharp pieces. Wind polishes those pieces smooth. Rub two river grains together and they lock. Rub two desert grains and they roll. So the useful sand is the wet sand, and there is far less of that. What happens to a cheap thing when only one version of it works? In April 2022, the United Nations Environment Program put a number on it. About 50 billion tons of sand and gravel get used every year. Pascal Peduzzi led that report. He pictured the pile as a wall 27 meters wide and 27 meters high. It would wrap right around the planet. Only water is pulled from the ground in larger amounts. Singapore shows what the scramble looks like. The island has grown by more than a fifth since 1965. It did that by pouring imported sand into the sea. Every load of it arrived by ship. United Nations trade data shows more than 70 million tons came from Cambodia alone after 2007. In July 2017, Cambodia banned sand exports for good. Indonesia and Malaysia had already shut their own taps. So the buyers are rich and the sellers keep walking away. Why would anyone quit a business that pays? Here is the part that gets left out. Sand enforcing because it is rare. Sand is expensive because it is heavy. A ton is worth a few dollars at the pit. Truck it 100 kilometers and the diesel costs more than the load. The sand does not get more valuable. The distance does. In July 2019, Prem Mahadevan traced this through India's sand trade. His report was published by the Global Initiative Against Transnational Organized Crime. Prices roughly quadruple between the pit and the buyer. Most of that is transport, storage, and bribes. So sand cannot travel, and a thing that cannot travel has no competition. Whoever holds the nearest legal pit sets that city's price. That same report estimated that about 8 in 10 tons dug in India are dug illegally. It counted roughly 150 shootings at police in one river valley over 5 years. All of it over a material you would step on without looking down. The same rule runs through your phone. Chip silicon is grown inside pots made of ultra-pure quartz. Most of that quartz comes from mines around one small town in North Carolina. Substitutes exist. They just cost 5 to 10 times more. So here's where the dots connect. Sand is not a story about scarcity. It is a story about distance. The world is not short of sand. It is short of sand near enough to be worth moving. Every export ban, every loaded barge, and every fight at a river bend comes out of that. If you like the boring reason more than the dramatic one, subscribe. It genuinely helps this channel keep digging. Sand moves by barge, and barges fly flags. Want to see how a ship picks which country's law applies to it? Watch the one on Panama's flag next. So open your hand and let the desert sand go. It is not worthless because there is too much of it. It is worthless because it is round and because it is already sitting where nobody needs it.